What's worse, it's another day, another music reaction. So we started off very vibey this morning, very tribal, very strong, and very ready for the world. We can take on any war. And it seems like we are ending this day with a whole bunch of sad songs. So it has me a little bit fragile. But that's why I have a beer to hopefully switch off the emotions. I don't know. I've clearly not had enough because it's not helping whatsoever. So you guys better get your beers out because you're gonna need it. We are on the very, very last track for the November 1.0 list, and yes, I know we're almost in the middle of December. My life, you guys, is always chaotic, but it is because of this lovely banner that you guys see at the bottom. We are obviously developing the most amazing revolutionary platform that is yet to come, but we need your support. So if you want to be part of the next big thing, please jump onto GoFundMe and check out a little bit of the details that I can share at this point. Just remember, we are pre-patent phase, so can't share too much. But we have officially filed the patent with the attorneys. So once we get that go ahead, I will be sure to share some more details about all the fun things that's happening, the most amazing things, especially for creators. I mean, aka I'm a creator, so the re it the idea was born because of my journey as a reactor, as well as the frustrations I've seen across the board for all creators across all platforms. That's all I'm going to say at this point. So, the very last track is requested or was requested by Bernie, and it is a Lewis Capaldi, which I've only done one reaction so far. And then Bernie thought, oh, immediately have to react to the other one, or another song, which is called Someone You Loved. So I was very impressed with the first one. What was it called? I cannot remember, but it was about his personal journey of, I think I read that he has, what is it called? Tourette's, ne? Tourette's. And yeah, how he overcame it, or how he at least, tried to strengthen himself so that he can continue on his career, etc., etc., which was freaking amazing and very touching. And so we are going to tackle this one. I was warned by my lovely Patreons that this is going to be a touchy one. I've heard the cover by Connor Maynard, that I used to love, but because of the vibe of the song, I have no freaking clue what the song's about. I never paid attention, as usual. So you guys all know during COVID, TikTok went viral, and so did a whole lot of artists that became famous overnight. Connor being one of them, and I fell in love with Connor's music, and he's extremely out there passion for music and how he performs and delivers his music. But yeah, I never knew that the original artist of that specific song is actually Lewis Capaldi, and so we're gonna watch this Lewis Capaldi version. Okay, so here we go, guys. Get ready and maybe get some tissues. I'll just cling to my beer. Forget the tissues. Let's do beer instead. Oh, that's nice.
I'm going on during this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away, you're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you.
Ah, he's lip syncing here.
I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you
The
pulled
blondie
the
is pretty.
rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved,
Oh, don't look back.
and I tend to
Don't look back.
close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds
You have no
into
right to look back.
nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Whew. Oh, man. I think we kind of have to do the cover of Connor, don't you guys think? Uh, I don't like it when people lip sync. It distracts me so much that I can't really focus on. They should just sing in any case, even though it's not gonna be recorded because the studio version is overlaid. But I bet, I bet a whole lot of you have been in this situation, haven't you? Trust me, I have to. Twice. Twice. And the last time it was also the last time. 11 years later, and I haven't allowed it to happen again. um, whew. Okay, shall we, for the sake of it, because it's so heartfelt and so powerful, let's read the lyrics together, shall we? Lewis Capaldi, Someone You Love lyrics. Why do I feel like I want to bawl out my eyes? Come on, man. Okay. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need someone to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, and somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kind of liked the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know. So I sense that he's the similar to me, all or nothing kind of person. So even when you love someone, you give more than what you probably technically should. That's healthy or at least safe. which is a sad thing because why should one apply almost like a safety threshold for oneself in order to love someone because you're always worried of getting hurt, that there's a potential of getting hurt. But that happens when a story such as this one happens once or maybe more than once. You feel you need that barrier, you need that um I want to say not really casing, but protective layer, right? So you don't want to breach. So you can love, like, let's say 70%, maybe that's a safe region, because then you still have about 30% of yourself left um, in order to rebuild should something happen. But if you are a type of person like what I am, which loves on dangerous levels, like I give everything beyond and more. So when you do pull the rug, you shatter me into pieces that's very hard to put back together. Um, Now, I need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kind of like the way you helped me escape. Let me just get myself straightened out, please. Oh, yeah. Mm. Okay, let's strong up, master up, get up, Viking selves back. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kind of like the way you helped me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're here and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. For now, the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting used to being someone you loved. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. It looks like a whole lot of people helped Lewis write the song. Hey, this kind of it reminds me a little bit just because of certain lines here in the lyrics. You guys remember the song I reacted to quite a while back? Um, it was called "Crutch" by Rain. So the song kind of gives me the feeling that he also Lewis also maybe had stuff that he didn't deal with all too well, and then he almost this girl became his crutch. Um, just because um, where is it? And you're not here to get me through it all. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. It's maybe not so much that line. I mean, he's obviously going through a breakup, so surely he's not going to be okay. Um, Now I need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. I wonder if there is a specific line that's making me sense that whole crutch vibe, or is it just the song as a whole? Because it doesn't sound like. But no, that's not the other thing. I wanted to say it doesn't sound like a healthy love, but then it's really, really sad that we come to a place in our lives where we feel like it's not safe to love someone 110%. Um, and again, now this takes me back to that song we just reacted to by Sarah. called She Used to Be Mine is also, it's because of trauma, it's because of hurt, it's because of when someone pulls the rug from underneath you, you start building those barriers and you start building those walls. Um, and then you don't love 110%, but it also then means that that relationship will always be lacking to some extent. Um, because now either you're never going to give your all for your partner, and your partner might now feel, but this person is holding back, this person is blocking me out. So the relationship is just, there's always going to be something missing. Um, yeah, I think it's just the song as a whole. I can't see anything now that specifically makes me feel like, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms, I'll be safe and sound till I come back around. So yeah, I think this is it. So whenever he is going through something, he tends to rely on his partner, his girlfriend or wife or fiance, whatever she was at the time. I'll be safe and sound in your arms till I come back around. So until I have actually reached a point where I can now say, okay, I'm okay. Um, I'm just gonna stay here. Which technically we enter into relationships for a multitude of reasons. One, yes, we love the person. We connect with their souls, with their beings. Um, we connect with them whether on an intellectual level, emotional level, spiritual level, whatever the case might be. Um, but then it's a partnership. It becomes a partnership. So we rely on each other for various things, whether it's emotional support, whether it is um, you have certain strengths, I have certain strengths, but your weaknesses might be my strength. So I can complement you, I can complete you, and you complete me where I have weaknesses, but it's maybe your strengths. So we become one. That's where that expression comes from. Well, no, I lie. So the expression comes from because spirits merge when unity happens, eh? When we become one. Biology, I'm not going to say it. You guys are not first graders. Um, but people think just because they sleep around, nothing happens beyond that. No. Mm-mm. Just go do a teeny tiny bit of reading. Just a teeny tiny bit of reading. You will notice if you start sleeping around, if you up that body count of yours, you start chipping away at your spirit, at your soul. And you will never be able to completely merge with someone else. There will always be something missing. So keep that darn body count of yours down. Will you? Um, it's not an achievement. It's not an accomplishment to have a high body count. For men, also not really cool. I understand that it builds confidence and testosterone when you're young and whatever else, but seriously, and chicks, just keep your legs closed, please. There's no reason to compete with the guys. So, like, just don't. Um, you're gonna be looked down to in any case. Because you're cheap, you're sleazy. And it's got nothing to do with I want to connect with something like bullshit. Where's that meme? I freaking love that meme. That little kid that says bullshit. um. Oh my god. I can't even remember if I had a point now. I just know this is way too many sad songs for one day. Why do I always do this to myself? It's like I'll postpone it for the entire month, and I'm like, oh, the last day that I need to finish all the songs, I'm like, okay, let's tackle all the sad ones, and then it just so happens that I'm either just, I don't have my I'm actually not highly caffeinated today. That's maybe the problem. That is the problem. I've only had one cup of coffee, and this is my second one. And you guys can see it's still full, basically, three quarters. Um, so then, yeah, I'm not all that mighty and mentally strong, and I can't reject all the sadness. Unfortunately, it just like overwhelms me. Um, But okay, that was a wrap. The last one for November 1.0. And I'm literally not done for the day. It is, let me see. Oh, it's 20 to 6 p.m. But I think I'm just going to start on the December 1.0 list. And then At least I can say we started that. So yeah, that's good. I don't know how much I'll be able to record this December because you guys know I'm currently in an apartment building, and I don't know how respectful people are going to be in terms of music and noise and whatever else, considering that it's the holidays. So I'm going to try and record as much as I possibly can on quiet days so that I have enough content to keep you guys busy and obviously also get through your requests. I don't want you waiting too long. I know the waiting period is fairly long at this point. It's like 2, 3 months, sometimes 4. But I do, the only reason why it sometimes takes so long is if there's too many songs requested of a single artist, then I try and mash it up a little bit. Then I'll rather do one month and I'll wait 3 or 4 months before I do another one, whatever the case might be. It just really depends on also the vibe of the audience, what we are going with for the month, or whatever else. So yeah, bear with me. I will get to it. Just please make sure that you do follow the rules on Buy Me Coffee. Otherwise, your request is not going to be reacted to. Um, there's rules for a reason. Don't think you're an outlaw if you um try and not hold by it. I don't fall for that shit. Sorry. Sorry, ne. Um Rules are made to be broken, but not when it comes to my buy me a coffee rules, okay? I'm just gonna mark it as sorry, not paid for, or sorry, whatever the reason might be why I don't want to react to it. So yeah, guys, I will check you guys in the next one. Please do support my channel, like and subscribe. Do your thing, click the buttons, all the little bells and whistles, so that you know exactly when I do publish my content. And then I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.
We are the brave hearts